Hey Kickstarter, I'm Lucas. We got Bud here with us today. And Brady is actually packing up his Kickstarter. So we helped him with his Kickstarter, which is Blotendo, and now he's helping me with mine. So he's shipping all his out right now while I talk to you guys. So today we are going to go over the 64-bit. We had tried to show you guys the 64-bit yesterday. We did a live video. We had some people who stuck through. We had some video issues, some audio issues. So hopefully we fixed that up today. We're also working on a really special video for you guys, which will be launching on Monday. So that's going to be pre-recorded, but we're doing some pretty fancy stuff in there that we just wouldn't be able to pull off on a live video. So have some kind of fancy camera work and showing off some good stuff. All right, so let's just jump right into it. So we're connected with the 64 today. So we've got the 64-bit Alcade plugged in here. We've already showed you guys how they connect. So today we're not going to do the plugging in; it's already done. But we have two controllers today. We got the HDMI and of course the power as always. But I'm not going to go straight into a 64-bit game today. I'm going to go into I'm actually going to start with 8-bit. So we're showing the backwards compatibility. So today we're going to start with Kirby's Adventure. You ever play this one growing up, Ryan?
Oh yeah, this is my staple. Actually, I'm still playing it now that it's out for the Wii and stuff.
The first time I played Kirby was actually in Super Smash Bros. All right, so this is it up and running. And just like before we showed you the other days, we can go back. I can, of course, save states, just like we do with other games. So if I was to do something silly or, you know, see if I can find an enemy and fail to survive. Almost dead here. So I can even save right now if I wanted. And you'll see, now, of course, I get hit, I die. In the actual game, you'd lose a life, and you know, back in the 1980s. But we were able to go back, load a state, and take off right from where we were. But this time, we can hopefully get away, run away, and survive to live another day. So this is really nothing new. We've showed you the states before. We've showed you that it runs on NES. We haven't showed you Kirby before, but you know, if you're around in the 80s, you at least know who he is. He, she, what is Kirby?
He.
We're gonna say he. But today we're not only gonna do the NES. We're gonna go right over to the 64-bit as well. Hop into the 8-bit 64, and the Alcade 64-bit. And we have Super Mario and Super Smash. I'm gonna jump into to Mario real quick. We did this yesterday, but like I said, the video was a little not quite as good as we'd like. So I'd like to show you guys that, you know, it's running smoothly. There's no frame loss, anything like that. I think this is one of the games that everybody on our team played, you know, religiously almost. This was a staple for sure.
Oh yeah.
Give that another try.
It's not very forgiving, is it?
It's not very forgiving, no. Try this again.
nice. Was it on purpose?
We're gonna say yes.
I'm
gonna try.
No,
I'm gonna give up. You can get up there, but the easiest way is just to find the cheap slide. And there we go. I've collected a star. Showed you guys a bit of a cheat to that map. So now that we've done that, let's show off something that really pushes the limits of the system. So this is what I'm about to show you is something that that when we were just doing our research originally, and we were running on RetroPie and some of the more basic systems, this was actually lagging the system. And that's what really kicked us into deciding we were going to build our own OS. We were going to clean it up, make sure it runs really clean. So this is not a rebuild of RetroPie. We actually are like the bare base bones of this is a run of Laka. But we've done many changes since then, both in power management, in thermal management, and of course in aesthetics as well. But the power and the cooling, as well as the button placement, so you don't have to worry about what buttons do what. That's what really makes us different. That's what allows us to just plug and play, make it super easy for anybody to work with it. And of course, copies your ROMs automatically and everything as well, which we will be going into a lot of detail on Monday, showing off how that works. But let's push the limits of the system a little bit. I'm going to ask Ryan to join me here, and I'm going to go to my favorite game of all time. I mentioned Kirby before. The first game I ever played with Kirby in it was Super Smash Bros. Well, that's what we're going to jump into now. Who's your favorite character?
Still Kirby, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he can, he got all the abilities.
Well, he's the only guy who can fly. Is he? No, Jigglypuff can too.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
fly,
two.
but it's still like a partial.
Totally.
Yeah.
But you can jump more than twice.
Yeah. I've never been good at this game, so don't expect me to... All right. Get your ability. That's all I want. Yeah, what's up? I thought you were good at this, man.
I think you understated your skills here.
I'm button mashing what I'm doing. The strategy of no strategy. Yeah. Oh, I'll give you that one. Yeah. Yep. Oh, did I get you? Yeah.
Nicely
Right.
done.
Good.
Nicely done.
You throw that. All right. Oh, same thing.
I'm just gonna.
Can I eat this? No, 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 no. You really want to get me to die?
Ooh, nicely done.
Oh. I just rocked into the ground.
And death by suicide. So there we have. That is Super Smash Bros. Multiplayer running smoothly, running seamlessly.
Yeah.
So you got two controllers. All of that you didn't need an N64 console for. You didn't need anything. We're running that entire thing inside the same cartridge size that just the game would have been 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago now. Can't believe this is 20 years old already. Yeah, so 20 years ago, this would have been the whole system, whole everything. We have we showed you both NES, so the 8-bit games as well as the 64-bit games, and one of the ones that has a lot of 3D stuff, fast-moving, a lot of action, the kind of system that the kind of game that likes to slow down systems, running smoothly, perfectly on our system. So we hope that you guys. I'm going to take a look to see if we have any questions today.
Nice and close to the camera. Something. Just say.
Oh, we got Aiden saying he's surprised the Pi can handle it. My PC can't even run it. Yeah, so it depends greatly on the emulator you're using. There are other systems that are running this game. I don't want to say that we're perfect and better than everybody else, but it is a challenge. The Pis don't out of the box play this. It's a combination of thermal management as well as building a lightweight operating system that can really able to handle these things, share it between the cores to make sure that the load is spread out enough that it can run it well. So yeah, it's been a bit of a chore, but with our engineering team, we were able to make it come together really well. And on Monday, we're going to be showing you the actual inside of the system, showing you how it works, what it does, and what kind of sets us apart from the other guys. I don't see any other questions popping up here right now. I'm going to do a quick check. Nope, that's all we have for the time being. So I'm going to call it a short one today. It is Saturday after all. We spent all day bagging up the other Kickstarter, getting it ready to send out. So we're at the end of our day.
Bagged. Let's call it in. Yeah.
Let's call it a night. But thank you very much for those who tuned in. If you do have any questions, as always, send us a comment, send us a message. However you like to reach out to us, we read every comment, we read every message, and we reply to every message.
We want to know what you want to know so that we can get you there. Yeah.
Totally. If you have a question, if you want to know how we're doing something, or if you want to know why we're different, or you're curious about how something works, we want to answer those questions so that you... Yeah, exactly. Full transparency, let you know how it works so that you know what we're doing and why what we're doing is better than some of the other systems. So thanks again for tuning in. Hope you liked it. And we'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff. Yep. So hope to see you then. Bye.
Bye.